We'll give everyone time to get in here. Good to see you. Come on in, come on in. Like the live as you enter. You are welcome. Come on in, guys. Welcome to my live. Welcome. Happy Venus Day to all. Hope you had a wonderful week. Please like, share, and subscribe. Give me a follow. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow this tribe. So we'll give everyone time to get in here. And then we'll start taking questions. Hi, come on in. As you come in, let me know where you're watching me from. Hi, Shataria. Girl, you know we were coming. You know we're going to be here on this lovely Friday night, and it is also a new moon this weekend, so definitely wanted to, come and hang out with y'all.
Welcome in, everyone.
Ottawa, Canada.
Wow, Canada. Love it, love it, love it.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay, Milwaukee, welcome. Come on in. Yes. Who else do we have?
California.
California in the house. How's the weather in LA?
They always have great weather.
Yeah.
They always have great. Yeah, they do. They do. Come on in, guys.
Colorado.
Colorado. I want to visit there one day. I really do. Definitely, I am coming. Because I heard it's beautiful. And I want to visit Canada as well. That's another place.
To visit Canada.
Yeah, definitely
Jenny.
want to come out there.
Jenny's obsessed with Canada.
That's cool. Cool. Welcome. Come on in, guys. Come on in. So we're going to start taking questions. As usual, donation questions always takes priority. So we'll go ahead and start taking questions. Okay.
If you would like to skip any questions, you can send a Hi Bear gift. It's pinned at the top.
Or on YouTube, you can send a cash app to Donnie Creations.
Yes.
Minimum donation of $5.
If you want to skip and have your question answered first, you can send a donation, okay?
All right. Are you ready?
On that note, let's start. Now, if you did not get submit a donation and you start and we're not getting to your question, please don't, have a fit in the chat why your question is not being answered. We're going to go for the donation questions first. If you haven't donated anything, you have no right to, feel entitled to my energy, okay? Because it is my energy. We pick and choose the questions we want to answer, okay? On that note, let's get started.
On TikTok, Denise wants to know if she will return to her job soon.
Okay, Divine Spirit. Will Denise return to her job soon? Will Denise return to her job soon? You got a maybe. Eight of Pentacles is under the deck, which Eight of Pentacles represents work. Okay, so it has a yes. So it looks like you're going to return to your job soon. There is a choice that will have to be made. It could either be that your job is choosing between you and someone else. It's possible. But with the Wheel of Fortune, it has another maybe on it. It's given that yes, you will return because the Justice card has a yes, and both of those are major cards. So it's yes, they're going to decide on choosing you to return to your job. Next question.
On YouTube, Shateria says she was invited to apply for a private duty position.
Okay.
Will it be a good fit for her?
Divine Spirit, would the private duty position be a good fit for Shateria?
Congrats on the opportunity, though.
Will the private duty position be a good fit for Shateria? Will the private duty position be a good fit for Shateria? Thank you. Will the private duty position be a good fit for Shateria, Spirit? Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords, which is a yes, the Moon card, which is a no, the Page of Swords, which is a no, and overall energy is the Lover's card with a yes or no. So that's a major choice. So it's going to be definitely up to you, but it's given that it's not really going to be a good fit because the Queen of Swords definitely cuts things out. Okay, there's someone that stands up for the truth. And it's almost given like if you were to take this job, you're going to find out some things that's going on in this place. There's a lot of things that are being done there that is, you know, not really so good. And you're going to uncover it. And you might end up being like a whistleblower, okay, with the Page of Swords. So it's almost like this place, this private duty place, maybe, I don't know, these are people that are probably going to be watching you, spying on you, keeping an eye on you. And with the Moon card, there's something that's hidden that you're not seeing yet that's going to make you want to have to, you know, like release yourself from it. So I don't think it's something that you're going to want to stay for a long time, Shataria. Thank you, guys. Next question.
On TikTok, Claudia, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Claudia.
She wants to know if Hugo is going to do something to be with her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is Hugo, is Hugo going to do something to be with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is Hugo going to do something to be with Claudia? Is Hugo going to do something to be with Claudia? Is Hugo going to do something to be with Claudia, Spirit? Is Hugo going to do something to be with Claudia? Death card and Six of Wands. Let's clarify it with this deck. So you got the Death card. So it's almost like they're going to end something. If they were in a situation before, they will end it to be with you. Oh. So it looks like they're going to end with the Six of Wands. So it's given like you guys were, maybe you've been with Hugo before and the relationship ended. Maybe it ended due to some negative talk. Okay. Maybe it ended due to some negative talk. So they abandoned you before. And it looks like they're going to definitely come back with the Six of Wands for this situation to be successful. So that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to bring more happiness and love into this relationship. Okay. So they're coming back into your life after an ending. Okay. So they're going to try to come and offer you a cup and try to make this more like victorious, give you attention, the attention that you deserve. Next question.
Buki, thank you for the gift.
Thank you,
She
Buki.
sent a $10 cash app. She asks, will her and Garel get married?
Garel?
Yeah.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Bookie and Garel get married? Would Bookie and Garel get married? Will Bookie and Garel get married? Will Bookie and Garel get married? Garel, right?
Yes.
G.
Yes.
Will Bookie and Garel get married? Bookie and Garel get married, Spirit. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You got the Knight of Cups.
Wedding bells.
Yeah.
Wedding bells ringing.
Church
Knight
bells.
of Cups. You see the yes on it. They're offering you this cup of love. And then we have the Eight of Wands. So a lot of, is she on YouTube?
TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bookie. So you see the Knight of Cups is bringing in the cup of love, okay? And it has a yes on it. Then you also have the Eight of Wands with the yes on it. So there's going to be a lot of action, movement. So things are going to start moving forward, okay? And then the Six of Pentacles, this is going to be an equal give and take in this relationship. And I do see long-term relationship, marriage, money's going to be good. I see children, grandparents, the whole, family and wealth. So congratulations on that.
Congrats.
Congratulations, Bookie. Next question.
Okay. Banish asks.
Banish,
Banish
okay.
asks if Ghazi is loyal in. She keeps writing in his marriage, but we've clarified with her. She says they're married. I know.
Okay. Is Ghazi loyal to Banish? Okay.
Yeah.
Divine Spirit, is Ghazi loyal to... Ooh. Let's start all over. Is Ghazi loyal to Banish? Is Ghazi loyal to Banish, Spirit? Is Ghazi loyal to Banish? Is Ghazi loyal to Banish? Is Ghazi loyal to her? Is Ghazi loyal to Banish?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Is Ghazi loyal to Banish, Spirit? Okay, so you got the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Wands. So the Two of Wands has a maybe, the Wheel of Fortune is a maybe, and the Five of Wands has a no. So it's almost like Ghazi is going through two people, okay? They're on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see they got two people. They could actually be talking to someone that is like on the wet internet with him holding that the world in their hand. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. I'll show TikTok. So there's some major change that's happening in your relationship, okay? Things have changed. I see a lot of conflict and arguments and, people competing for Ghazi. So it's given that he is keeping some secrets and no, he's not loyal with the Seven of Swords underneath. There's some secrets that he's keeping, okay? So that's what I got. Next question.
Okay. Keisha, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Keisha.
She asks, has Jermaine chose to move on from her?
Okay, so let's find out. Divine Spirit, has Jermaine chose to move on from Keisha? Has Jermaine decided to move on from Keisha? Has Jermaine decided to move on from Keisha? Has Jermaine decided to move on from Keisha, Spirit? You have the Ten of Pentacles with the yes, the Six of Wands with the yes, and the Four of Pentacles with the yes. So it's looking like they've decided to move on from this long-term relationship that they had with you. They want to move on and seek success somewhere else. They're holding back from, opening up to you. They're holding back from, showing you how they feel. They've blocked you from their heart, okay? So, I don't know. It's given that because he has nice guy underneath there. So it's given that this was a relationship where, he feels he was, he was a nice guy. He treated you well. And he just feels like maybe you were only interested in him for his finances. Right now, he's, closed off to you. He's closed off. This says blocked, no access. So he's closed off his energy from you, okay? And he's holding back. I don't know if he got like some information about you. Maybe he went to a reader, maybe got a reading about you and got some information. And the person told them something about, you were just using him for his money. So that's what I got, okay?
On TikTok, Kathy, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Kathy.
She wants to know if her ex, Chris, still loves her.
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Chris still love Kathy? 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 Does Chris still love Kathy, Spirit? Yes, he does. You got the Temperance card, and it has a yes. This has balance, harmony, soulmates. This is time heals all wounds. This is something that you need to be patient with. Be patient with Chris. Even on the Eight of Pentacles, it says patience. It says patience with the Eight of Pentacles. So they need time. They're trying to work hard. They're interested in building this situation up. Maybe you guys were on a break with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is someone that's been on a break, healing after whatever negative situations. Thank you. Healing after whatever negative situations that you guys were going on. So maybe there was a little waiting period or some time where balance needed to be restored. And I feel like things are going to start moving very soon with you and Chris. You're going to get more communication from him, more action, and an equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. And they're going to offer you this cup of love. So, yeah. He's still interested in you, Kathy. He still loves you. That's what I got.
Tabitha, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Tabitha.
She says, will Daryl move on sooner than expected?
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Daryl move on from Tabitha sooner than expected? Will Daryl move on from Tabitha? Will Daryl move on from Tabitha?
Kathy says, I hope so, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Will Daryl move on from Tabitha? Will Daryl move on from Tabitha? Kathy, there's just a little waiting period. Spirit said time heals all wounds. Will Daryl move on from Tabitha, Spirit? Will Daryl move on from Tabitha?
Oh, move in. No worries. Sorry about that.
Move in?
Yeah. It was a typo.
Repeat that question, please.
Will Daryl move in sooner than expected?
Okay, so let me cleanse this. Okay, so will Daryl move in with Tabitha sooner than she expected? Will Daryl move in with Tabitha?
It's a happier reading.
Sooner than she expected. Will Daryl move in with Tabitha sooner than she expected? Will Daryl move in with Tabitha sooner than she expected? Um, I do see you guys moving in because we got the Four of Pentacles. I mean, Four of Wands. You see two people in front of their house, happy. They moved in happily, right? But are they gonna move in sooner than you expected? No. You got three no's here. You got the Five of. Is she on YouTube or TikTok?
TikTok.
Okay, so just take a look here. You got the Five of Wands, and that says conflict with a no. The Hermit has a no, and the Five of Swords with the no. So there's two fives. So there's something that needs to change first. Maybe he has to go through some changes. He's kind of like having some inner conflict about whether he should move in, now or wait till when he wants to do it. So it's like this is like a battle that he's having in his mind about what's the best decision, because he definitely wants this to work. So he's going to refuse. If you are the one that's pressuring him to move in sooner, he's definitely going to refuse. Okay, he still needs time to go within and think over some things. So he's not going to do it right now. And I don't know if you guys are having any type of verbal arguments over it or petty arguments. So he's really looking at things, okay? He's really looking at things. He does see you as his soulmate. He does see you as his soulmate, okay? But I don't know why I got flying monkey here. Maybe there's some information that he's waiting to receive before he moves in. Oh yeah, he sees you as his real love. So he's gonna move in with you, but there's something that he's waiting on. There's something that he's waiting on with this message here. So maybe he needs to finalize some things. There's something that's happening behind the scenes that you might not be aware of. So he's just trying to tie up some loose ends before he's ready to move in. Okay? He loves you. He sees you as a soulmate, but he's not going to do it sooner than what you expected. Okay? But the Four of Wands is here, so I do see you guys getting married in the future and living together. But you just have to, don't pressure him. Let him, let him be completely ready to do it. Because if not, it's not going to end well. Next question.
Zai, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Zai.
She asked, will Sophie reach out to her?
Sophie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She said, and then Tabitha says, thank you so much. She won't.
You're welcome, Tabitha. Okay, and that's Zai. How do you spell Zai?
Zai.
Zai.
Z-A-I.
Okay. Will Sophie reach out to her, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divine Spirit, will Sophie reach out to Zai? Will Sophie reach out to Zai? Will Sophie reach out to Zai? 111 on the clock. Will Sophie reach out to Zai? Will Sophie reach out to Zai? Will Sophie reach out to Zai? Okay, Sophie will reach out. They're a little stubborn, but there's love here with the Ace of Cups. And it's a yes. There's love here with the Ace of Cups, okay? They're at a crossroads right now trying to decide, okay? Trying to decide which path they're going to take, but they're going to follow love. They're going to go towards their love, and I see victory, okay? I see victory for you in this relationship, and there's love here for sure. So yes, they're gonna reach out.
Okay. On YouTube. Give me 1 second.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Richie asks, will he be rich and go to Texas in the coming years?
Okay. Let's pull you some cards from here. Let's find out about you, Richie. I know you asked me whether you were going to be rich last week. I remember that name, Richie, and Richie asking about being rich. So let's just get the tea on you. Spirit, what do you want Richie to know? Expectation. So you're waiting for something. You're expecting something. You're waiting for the right time. You've been sitting there thinking like, when is it going to happen? When is this breakthrough going to happen? So that's what's going on with you right now. You're tired of waiting for things to happen for you. You need to have faith. Okay. You could have also been praying. Maybe there's something you're praying for. But I don't know why I got imprisonment. You see that? Okay. So this could also be, if you're not in a physical imprisonment, I mean clearly you're here, so you're not in a jail, but you could be in some type of mental prison. Okay, it's given mental prison. Okay, where you're stuck in your head. It's given like a 8 of swords. You have 10 to 28 here, which equals a 10. 46, which equals a 10. So you're ending a cycle. There's a cycle that is ending in your life, okay? Maybe you've been very confused about, things. And it's also giving me that you're in some type of spiritual prison, okay? So I don't know if someone might have done like a binding on you. Somebody could have paid someone, okay? Someone could have paid someone to do something. You need protection. You need to protect your energy, okay? You need protection. Like I said, it's given like you might be like, if you notice that something is not moving in your life, maybe there's something that was done to keep you stuck. It could have been done by a mature woman. Okay? I don't know who this woman is in your life. Maybe they could have said some type of prayer on your life, or or maybe they're praying for you. Okay? But you're stuck. Is given like you're in a situation where you feel stuck. And with the expectation card, is given like, maybe it's almost time for that, blockage to break, or it's almost time for whatever that was done to you, if it was a spell or something, to break, because 10 and 10 equals completion, and then that will lead to a new beginning. You need to definitely pray for protection, especially when you're sleeping, because there could be somebody that went to a priestess on your behalf, okay? Somebody paid money. Somebody could have paid money to do something to you that is going to cause like confusion in your life. I don't know if you dated someone, because somebody went to a psychic. Somebody might have done something, okay, that to keep you stuck, or to keep you like trapped in a mental prison or a spiritual prison. And this could have someone to, and it's almost given like, how they could have like Christians who will also do things that are considered like, if you ask me, it's given witchy. They're in the church, but they can pray like some negative prayers on someone. Yes, things like that actually can put a binding on you. So you need to protect your energy. Be careful the people you trust. evil eye. Okay, so there's someone that's definitely working against your highest good. I don't know if you offended someone, you know, if it was somebody that you were in a relationship with, they feel like you hurt them. Okay, so there's some type of enemy. They could have paid a priestess to kind of like put blockages on you, or to block you or bind you in a place where, you know, you're not able to move forward. They can work against your money, and you're constantly waiting and waiting for things to happen in your life, and they're not. Okay, so you need to maybe do prayers, do something to break whatever that is, and then put protection on your life. Okay, and then you will notice the doors will open for the wealth to come, the riches to come, and for you to move. That's what I got, Richie.
Okay, on TikTok, you're not gonna have questions, but Lisa, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Lisa.
She wants to know if Sean is home from work.
What type of gift did she give?
The
The
gift
skip gift of the
for the goal. You spent your money on this question, Lisa.
Okay, since she gave a gift, I have to answer it.
Yeah. Is Sean
Divine
home from
Spirit.
work?
Like, do you mean, like, are you guys long like home from work? Like, is he back in town from like a distance job, or is he home? Okay, she said yes or long distance. Okay, because I just not like from.
Are
his
you on
regular-
block because you're not able to call him?
Yeah, like that. We
Okay.
never know.
Divine Spirit, is Sean home from work? Is Sean home
Oh,
from
she
work?
said no. Is he off of work now? It's not. He's not answering. Okay.
Is Sean off from work? Yes. 111 on the clock, guys. Yes. You got yes, and you got 4 of 1, so he's at home. He's at home. He might not be answering the phone because he's probably with somebody. There's 2 people at home here. Okay. Next question.
Stay safe, Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
All right. On YouTube, Param, she asks, when would her possible marriage be, and how will marriage life be? So when do you see Param getting married? Hi, welcome in, everyone.
Welcome in, guys. 111 on the clock. Like the live as you come in. What's her name?
Param?
She wants to know what kind of marriage she'll have.
Yes.
'Cause there's a lot of questions there.
Yeah.
1111 manifested. Divine
We see a
Spirit.
marriage for you, Param.
Sharam.
Param.
Haram. Divine Spirit. What do you want Haram to know about marriage? What do you want Haram to know about marriage,
No.
Spirit?
Param.
Oh, Param. What do you want Param to know about marriage, Spirit? What do you want Param to know about marriage? Source. Source. So it looks like you need to be sending some prayers up to Source. Source is God. Source is the supreme being. Source is the higher power. Source is whatever you believe in. Reach out to Source. Reach out to the divine. Scarcity, lack, poverty, struggle. Hopefully this is not the type of man you will marry. Someone that is having financial issues. Oh my God.
I also feel like it's like overcoming scarcity mindset, especially if you're really wanting a marriage at this time, feeling like love is not possible.
What I'm really getting is that you made a vow of chastity and you got witchy sister. Okay. And under the deck, you have enticing, attractive, infatuation. And you also have envy here, self-doubt, insecurity. So, Param, there's somebody that is working against you from getting married. There's somebody that's jealous of you. They might not be your biological sister, okay? You got witchy sister. Because, you know, sometimes some people will do like a glamour spell on you to make you unattractive to people, okay? Because this right here, side by side, you know, I mean, look how this person looks. So maybe, but you're really beautiful, okay? You're really attractive, but you don't see yourself. Thank you. You don't see yourself as that, okay? So I don't know if you grew up where, you know, I don't know if you even have a sister. A sister could be a friend, somebody that, you know, is a bit envious of you. So a glamour spell could have been done to make people see you as this. And I was also getting that, you know, with these two cards, that you might also have a past life, a vow that you made in a past life of like a vow of chastity that you might need to break. Okay, and it's very easy to do that. In fact, you can use the energies of this new moon to break whatever vows you made in a past life. You know, sometimes in a past life, you could be in love, you love your person so much, and then they get killed, and you're so angry and hurt that you vow that you would never love anyone else again in this life or any other life. You can make those type of vows and they follow you, you know, because it's coded in your DNA. Energy is all energy, and energy never dies. So you have that energy out there and you need to break it, because source, the universe, you know, remembers everything that we did on all planes of existence. So you need to break any vows that you might have made in this life, past lives, or multiverses, wherever you made those vows, okay? And also, there could be somebody in your energy that, you know, could have an evil eye on you and wished you some negativity, that, you know, nobody will see you as attractive, and you're going to feel, you know, you're going to feel like you're not beautiful, but then you are beautiful. You're actually really attractive, but you don't see yourself as attractive. So you have work to do. You can actually say prayers. Say prayers. Prayers work, okay? Prayers to break any spells, any vows that have been placed upon your life. Maybe in a past life or this life, wherever it is. And release yourself so you can attract love. So you have work to do on yourself before that love comes in. That's what I got. Thank you.
On YouTube, Michaela, thank you for the cash app.
Thank you, Michaela.
She asked, is there any love coming for her soon?
Okay. Let's see. Divine Spirit. Is love coming for Michaela soon? Is love coming for Michaela soon? Is love coming for Michaela soon?
Welcome in, everyone.
Is love coming for Michaela soon? Is love coming soon for Michaela, Spirit? Yes, it is. Ooh, a love is coming for you, Michaela. It could be an earth sign person. That's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn man. Somebody that is very like financially stable. Somebody very mature, reserved, and grounded. Somebody that he's not a risk taker. He takes his time. He makes a good decision. He's going to offer you. You got a few new beginnings. In fact, you're going to attract two different types of people. You're going to attract someone that is an air sign, and you're going to attract an earth sign, okay? One of them is coming out of a negative relationship, okay? This person, one of them is coming like from a really bad breakup, okay? Because even the Six of Swords is someone that is leaving chaos and going to calmer waters, you know? So they're just coming out of a relationship. So it could be the air sign. Air sign is Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. They're just getting out of a relationship. You definitely want to go slow with them. Okay, I would go slow with both of them. But you got two men that's coming that you're going to have to choose from. They're both going to be very, very good options because both the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups are hands from God, from the universe. So they're both coming with good energy, but one might have some trust issues or, you know, baggage from the hurt because they were really done dirty in that last relationship. You see how he is? So this person is coming with some negativity, you know, not against you. They're the wounded warrior. So they're going to have like, you know, a little wall up, but you know, time heals all wounds and it can actually turn into something really good. So you're going to have to make an decision between two people. That's what I got.
On TikTok, Nicole, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Nicole.
She wants to know if Jaden was just not ready or if he actually liked her.
Who?
Jaden.
Jaden, okay. Her name's Nicole?
Yes.
Divine Spirit. Show us how Jaden felt about Nicole. How did Jaden secretly feel about Nicole? What was his secret intentions towards Nicole? How did he feel about Nicole, Spirit? How did Jaden feel about Nicole? How did he feel about Nicole? Ooh. Well, we got two. So we'll take, oh, three. Judgment card. Four of Cups. Thank you. And the Four of Wands. It looks like you guys might have if they left you, if they rejected you or something, they're going to come back in the distant future. We got the Judgment card. So this situation is going to renew itself again. And it's going to end up in a long-term relationship. So whatever that's going on right now, you know, they're just protecting their energy for whatever reason. Maybe they're concerned about something. I don't know if Jaden is going through something. Okay. So, but whatever it is, they're going to come back. They're going to come back to you. It's going to be, they're going to surprise you. Okay. They're concerned about something. So they had to, I don't know what the surprise is going to be because this is a weird looking person. It says no hate. They're going to come back in like, you know, nothing happened and they're going to want to give this a try again. So I do see you guys ending, but I do see a new beginning. Okay, so they're definitely going to come back in acting like things are all, you know, okay again. So with the with the Queen of Cups, they did like you. The Four of Wands, they can see you and them in a stable relationship, but there's something going on where they had to, I don't know what they're concerned about. They were concerned about something. I don't know. Next question.
On TikTok, Rebecca, she's our subscriber.
Hi, Rebecca.
She wants to know if there is any bad energy in her house or if it's on her.
Okay, let's see. Divine Spirit, is there any bad energy in Rebecca's house?
You're welcome, Nicole.
Let's get a yes or no. Is there any bad energy in Rebecca's house, Spirit? What's going on in her house? What's going on in her house? That yes. Page of Cups and the Emperor. Page of Cups. Page of Cups could be like a thought form, imagination, like something that, I don't know if somebody's like having thoughts about you.
I got it.
I got it. Yeah, somebody's obsessed. Somebody's thoughts, you know, because this says obsession. You know, thoughts can create thought forms. This could be just like a spirit. But it's not given that it's a bad spirit, though, with the Page of Cups.
Just be bored.
Yeah. Like a little elemental with the rich girl. This could be like a fairy. This could be like a fairy spirit. They're obsessed with you. Look, entity attachment.
Oh my gosh, you were on it.
Is she on TikTok?
Yeah.
We done clocked it. Look, guys. So, Rebecca, you got an entity attachment, okay? And they're there to cause you confusion and illusion. So you might need to just go ahead and cleanse your house. Do a cleansing, okay? Do a cleansing. You might even have to pay someone, but you need to get rid of this. There's an entity attachment. They're obsessed with you because I did get the obsession kind of thing.
It's like a trickster, especially if it's just messing with stuff.
Yeah, it's a trickster spirit, magician.
Yeah.
So if you do dibble and dabble with any candle magic or anything like that, always cleanse your space and always put protection, like only you don't allow any energies that you didn't invite, okay? So you always close, you know, if you do any work or you do anything, you know, with psychic energies or anything like that, always cleanse, do a cleanse. So open your windows. If you have like some Florida water, you can put it in a spray bottle, spray everywhere down. Take a spiritual bath, put salt in it, pray.
Also put ammonia in a mop bucket and mop your floors.
Ammonia in a mop bucket, mop your floors. Speak, use your mouth. You have authority. You have the emperor. You have dominion. So you speak, you command any spirit, any entity that is not allowed in your place. You command them to leave, and they must leave and they obey. Do not have fear. No fear. They're more afraid of you than you are them. Okay? So yeah, just do that and you should be fine. Okay? You're more stronger. You're the emperor. You have dominion. That's what I got. So you got a little, it's like a little.
Yeah, she said she's just been losing stuff.
Okay, that's a fair.
The Fae would do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's the Fae. You can just give them a little offering outside, like a bowl of milk or something. Just give them something and just
Yeah.
Just give an offering, and then cleanse your space, and you're good. Okay.
All right.
Next question.
You're welcome, Rebecca.
You're welcome.
On YouTube. Give me 1 sec. S asks, will her and E reconnect again?
S and
yeah, S and E. And then you guys on TikTok that are sending the gifts, if you could just have your questions ready if you are looking to have a question answered. If not, then just thank you for the donation. Then.
Yes, thank you guys. Divine Spirit, will S and E reconnect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will S and E reconnect? 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 Will S&E reconnect? And I also got Rebecca. I'm so sorry, S. I'm coming back to you. That spirit attached to you through a man, because the Emperor card was there with the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is someone that is like um liking someone, crushing on someone, and I was getting obsessed with someone. um, that's how that spirit latched onto you, is through someone you connected with in some type of way. Okay, that's what I got. Okay, will S&E reconnect? Will S&E reconnect? Will S&E reconnect? Will S&E reconnect? Will S&E reconnect, spirit? Ooh, this flew out. Magician card, yes. Okay. And I did see the Four of Wands. Knight of Swords says no. And the Ten of Pentacles, yes. So Magician card, yes. Knight of Swords, no. Ten of Pentacles, yes. Chariot, yes. So it's given that y'all are going to connect, but you're not going to connect so fast, because the Knight of Swords is in a haste. You see, it says haste here. The haste card is no. So it's not going to be like really fast. It's going to take a little time, not too much time, because we have the Magician and the Chariot card, which are major cards. They're major arcanas. And when y'all do reconnect, it's going to be a long-term situation with the Ten of Pentacles. So I do see you guys manifesting this relationship that's going to be very successful. There's going to be an equal give and take of love and, you know, with each other. Just be careful with communication, okay? And take it slow, because the Knight of Swords says no haste, no rushing. Next question.
On TikTok, Mahalia wants to know if Marshall would do something to live with her.
If Marshall will do something to live with her?
Yes.
Divine Spirit.
I
I'm sorry. The question, I think the way it's worded is weird.
Will Marshall do something to come live with me?
I don't, just the wording of the question. Will Marshall do something? Okay, well, Marshall, let me see.
Maybe she be like, I don't know.
Give me that card. The Ten of Cups flew out, so maybe
maybe
they're
he
gonna,
waits.
maybe they'll marry you to live with you.
She's onto something.
Yeah, I think it's a language thing. What's her name again?
Give me a sec.
The- Mahala?
Mahalia.
Okay, and the guy is
Marshall.
Divine Spirit. Will Marsha do something to live with Mahalia? Will Marsha do something?
Marshall?
Will Marshall do something to live with Mahalia? Will Marshall do something to live with Mahalia? Will Marshall do something to live with Mahalia?
Why are you laughing?
Hopefully he'll pay some bills. Will Marshall do something to
Goodbye.
to live with Mahalia? Ooh. Oh. Damn. Okay. Interesting here.
Yeah.
You got Eight of Cups with a no, Seven of Swords with a maybe, and the Empress card with a yes, and the Knight of Pentacles with a yes. So maybe he needs to leave somebody? Does he need to walk away from a situation? Does he need to sneak away from a relationship? Does he need to sneak away from somebody else? Because the Seven of Swords,
Is he avoiding living with her though?
is sneaking away from this Empress. Let's get some tea, Spirit. Give us the tea. Pathway. And that's under the Eight of Cups. All these are turned over. Clarify this Seven of Swords. What is this Seven of Swords? What is this? Who is he sneaking to? Manifestation. He's trying to do this. Mahalia. Ah. Look what's under the deck. Look at this. She TikTok?
Yeah.
Love spell.
Oh. Good Lord.
Love spell. Okay, so 8 of Cups, moving on, walking away on this pathway. So he's moving away. Okay, it's given like Mahalia is trying to avoid something. Okay, and I don't know if his mother is sick. Maybe he's gonna, unless this is a lie, he's gonna tell you. A mother is sick because the Empress card is a mother. And we have the health concern. And you see he's sneaking away here with the 7 of Swords. It says making a break for it. So he could tell you some, I don't know, because manifestation, this is something he's trying to do. He's trying to escape something. I don't know if you have health issues, or he feels like or you have a responsibilities. Maybe, I don't know if he feels you have too much responsibilities. If you have like a mother or a grandmother that, is gonna need some care. But there's a love spell here. Are you the one that did the love spell? If you didn't do the love spell, somebody did a love spell. Somebody could have done a love spell to make him leave you. They didn't pay much money for it, so I don't think the love spell is going to be that strong. But somebody did a spell with the Knight of Pentacles. So somebody could have interfered in your relationship, okay? Maybe somebody doesn't want them with you for some reason. Yeah. So they're manifesting for them to leave you, okay? That's what I got. That's what I got. He's trying to run away from that for whatever reason. I don't know if he feels you did something underhanded, or somebody told him something, or someone is doing something. They have something called breakup spell, where someone can try to break up a relationship if they want that person. Okay? That's what I got.
This is very much Black Moon.
This is Black Moon. This is we're going to bring out all the tea. The hidden stuff will be revealed.
Okay. On YouTube, Magul asks what is coming next in their life.
Okay. What's coming next in their life? Let's bring out our handy dandy. I haven't touched this deck. Divine Spirit, what is coming next in Magul's life? What is coming in Magul's life, Spirit? What is coming in Magul's life? 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 You got some good stuff coming, Magul. Okay? Maybe you're going to receive some information. Maybe somebody's going to contact you very soon with some good news. Okay? If you felt like things were stuck for a while, they're going to start moving forward. Maybe there's been time that you've been waiting. You've been, on a break. Okay, things are going to start moving forward. If you've had any type of health issues, you're going to feel a whole lot better very soon. Something that you've been working on, is going to come to fruition. You also have the Star card as your outcome. So that's a huge blessing is coming to your life. You also could have love coming to sweetheart, or maybe people see you as a sweetheart. You got a love offer. Where's Malu at? YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Malu.
Yeah. So love is coming. Somebody's going to offer you a cup of love. And if you've been having financial issues, you're going to definitely get financial help soon. Maybe if you've been looking for a job, you're going to get a job very soon, okay? You definitely have a blessing coming from the universe with the star card and the cup of love. So you have a blessing coming into your life, okay? There's some people that are going to help you. There's some people that's going to help you. I feel like there's been a time that you've been stuck, things weren't moving, and things are going to definitely get moving. If you have anybody in your family that's been sick, maybe an elderly person, your grandfather, father, any man that's been going through anything, they're going to receive healing. So yeah, it's a good time for you. Things are definitely going to look better, okay? That's what I got.
On TikTok, our subscriber Rebecca, thank you for the gifts.
Thank you, Rebecca.
The gifter that keeps giving.
Yes.
Many blessings back to you, Rebecca. Tenfold,
Yes.
hundredfold.
Yes. She wants to know if it's in her best interest to apply for the 2 jobs that are posted.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is it in Rebecca's best interest to apply for the 2 jobs that are posted? Is it in Rebecca's highest good to apply for the 2 jobs that are posted? Is it in Rebecca's highest good to apply for the 2 jobs that are posted, Spirit? Is it in her best interest to apply for the 2 jobs, Spirit? Mm. Ooh, you got yes, victory. 6 of Wands is success and victory, achievements. Whoa, the Sun card. You better do it. When I was shuffling this flash, but I kept going and it came out, so it's here. More money, more money, more money. With the Queen of Pentacles, she gets paid. Oh, victory with the Ace of Swords. You see the crown on the sword. Do I need to say anything more? So yes, apply for the job. Apply for both of them. Apply for both.
Congrats,
You got
Rebecca.
success. You got success. They're gonna pick you. You're the best candidate.
Nice.
On
You the 6
TikTok,
of Wands.
she says awesome.
Congratulations.
Come back with the good news.
Come back with some good news now.
On TikTok, Key, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Key.
And Woo T, send your question with all these gifts. Thank you.
Thank you, T.
But Vicky on TikTok wants to know if it's over with her and Allie.
Allie,
Yes.
repeat the question again.
Key wants to know if it's over with her and Allie.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is it over between Key and Allie? 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 Is it over? Is it over between Key and Allie? Is it over between Key and Allie, Spirit? So you got the Page of Swords with a no on it. You got the 10 of Cups and the Star and the 5 of Swords. So I see that there's been arguments, battles where there's no winners. The Page of Swords says no. This Allie is still, somebody's keeping tabs, okay? Somebody has not fully let go. They're still watching. They could be monitoring you in some type of way. They're able to see. You know, I don't know if you all are in each other's social medias, or they could have friends who are on your social media, or this could even be fake account. If you all are not communicating, they're still kind of watching, okay? They want this situation to heal and they want y'all to come back together. This person is not done with you. They want a new beginning. So it's not over. That's what I got.
Okay. Ebonique, thank you for the gifts tonight.
Thank you.
She asks, will she find her financial footing soon?
Okay. Let's find out.
And Vicky says thank you.
You're welcome, Vicky. Divine Spirit, will Ebony find her financial footing soon? Will Ebony find her financial footing soon? Will Ebony find her financial footing soon, Spirit? Will Ebony find her financial footing soon? Will Ebony find her financial footing soon? Will Ebony find her financial footing soon? Ooh, okay. Yes, yes, you will. You got the ten of Cups with a yes. You're gonna receive an offer with the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the Hermit card. So this is gonna happen in Virgo season. Virgo season starts tomorrow all the way to September 22, I think, okay? Virgo season is going to be much better for you. The season changes with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So things are now going to turn in your favor, okay? So if things were not going so well before, things are now going to change. So the season has changed. Virgo season starts the season of fall. And you can also, some type of cup of overflowing happiness and love is coming into your life. You're going to be so, so happy with whatever that's coming in. Whatever that's coming in Virgo season is almost like you've completed a cycle and you're going to have these waves of good luck. Waves of good luck that's faded. It's like things are working in your favor. The universe is now going to shine, love on you. Okay. Money's looking good. Nine of Pentacles is somebody that's independent, financially stable. You could receive an offer. I don't know what type of offer. Could be even be an offer of love. And if you're already, I don't think you're in a relationship because the Hermit card is here. And the Nine of Pentacles is somebody that is single. So you could also start dating someone who is looking for a serious relationship, marriage. If you are dating someone, that it could get serious in Virgo season. Virgo season is a very good time for you. You could be a Virgo. I don't know. That's what I got.
Unique on YouTube says they love your nails.
Thank you.
And then Kiki says, hello, dear. Hope you're doing good.
Hi, Kiki. How are you?
She wants to know what's coming towards her in love. That P.S. She's been single for a long time.
Okay. So let's get some tea. Which deck should I go with?
Tea for Kiki.
Tough crowd. Oh, I didn't realize that was Joe.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Divine Spirit, what's coming for Kiki in love? What's coming for Kiki in love? What's coming for Kiki in love, Spirit? Give us a love reading. What's coming for Kiki in love?
You gotta wake up that love life.
Yes. I yawned. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. In the current situation, your challenge, your obstacle is the Three of Swords. You still got residual energy from whatever heartbreak that you're dealing with that is blocking love. But guess what? You got the Ace of Cups, girl. There's a man that wants to come into your life. but you're too defensive. You're standing your ground. There's somebody that is interested in you, but I don't know if you don't find them. Let me clarify. What's the Seven of Wands, Spirit? What is this Seven of Wands? What is this? Expectation. Yeah, there's somebody that I don't know if they've reached out to you before, or maybe you met someone, exchanged numbers, and you never called. You could have even blocked them, you know. Maybe you met them around that time that you were going through this heartbreak, disappointment, and you weren't open to anybody at that time. There's somebody that's still waiting to hear from you. They're still waiting. They could be low-key obsessed. Low-key obsessed. Maybe you felt they're too old for you. False narrative with the Moon card. And I don't know who this Jezebel is. She on TikTok or YouTube?
YouTube.
Who is this, Kiki? Look at her hand. Look at this.
Let me find out, Kiki.
Who is this? It says Jezebel. There's a Jezebel, and that's a relationship. I don't know if this person's gonna feel like you're like a gold digger, or they're gonna find you like too fiery, too sexy for them. I don't. Somebody's painting a false narrative about you with the Moon card and the false narrative. You see this gossip? Somebody is going around saying lies about you. And it's lies. There's somebody that likes you, right? This King of Wands, but they've been told that you are this. Don't mess with her. She's the Jezebel, she, that's what they were told about you. So I don't know, but you do have love with the Ace of Cups coming.
Or has she caught the eye of someone who's in a partnership?
Galaxy Girl says is getting that you caught the eye of someone that's in a partnership already. Their woman is somebody that is.
She says yes. There's lots of gossip in the background.
Yeah, some people are painting a false narrative about you. Okay, whatever they're saying is lies. But I see you standing your ground and defending yourself. But there is someone that is definitely just like sitting, waiting on you. There's somebody waiting on you. They already know you. They're in love with you, and they watch you with the Page of Swords here. They keep tabs. But I don't know, there's a roadblock. There's something that's blocking you and this person from being together. There's something that's standing in the way, and it's given that it could be another person. Okay? It's given that there's another person that's standing in the way of your love. Somebody could be spreading false information about you. There's a rich guy that is interested in you. There's somebody that got money that's interested in you. Okay? So, I don't know this person either. You could work with them, because this looks like a workplace. Okay? But you're showing that you're protecting yourself. You got a wall up. You're not letting anybody in right now with the Seven of Wands. Okay, so that's what I do have. But there is someone that has this Ace of Cups towards you, this very, very big cup of love. You have to be open to it, okay? Don't block it. That's what I got. I didn't want to go too deep on this live. You might have to book a personal reading, Kiki. Let's go deeper.
On TikTok, Anthony wants to know if you think him and his boyfriend Gus can work things out and can save their relationship.
Okay. Divine Spirit, can Anthony and Gus work things out? Can Anthony and Gus work things out?
Kiki says, thank you so much, dear.
You're welcome.
Good luck.
Can Anthony and Gus work things out? Can Anthony and Gus work things out? Can Anthony and Gus work things out? Can Anthony and Gus?
Oh, she says your guidance means a lot to me.
Oh, you're welcome. Always here for you, dear. Can Anthony and Gus work things out? Thank you. So, Anthony, it's a tough one because I don't know if this is Gus's energy. He's in and out, okay? This is someone that has this, he's very fiery and he tends to go back to an ex. There's an ex that's still in the energy here, okay? Whenever you guys are on a break, they go back towards an ex, okay? They go back towards an ex. And this person, you know, Gus likes to have like, they're very like adventurous when it comes to, you know, the physical. They like to have sexual adventures. So they could, you know, be a bit like flighty and, you know, they'll run back to the past in a heartbeat, you know. But I do see them wanting to come in and work things out with you eventually. But what they want to work out is, I think they want to keep it like on a, you know, a physical level. This person wants to be independent and single. So I don't know what you're looking for. If you're looking for something more committed, Gus is not there. Gus is going to end up keeping you, like stringing you along and keeping you hanging. Okay? They're going to keep you hanging and keep you stringing along, making you feel like they're interested in something deeper or, you know, but it's a lot of secrets and it's an illusion. So you need to remove, thank you. You need to remove the rose-colored glasses and see this situation for what it is, okay? Only go by their actions and not their words, okay? So Gus is going to be in and out of your life is what I'm getting. And this is your energy. You're going to be single and independent, the hermit, isolating you. So you might want to put yourself out there. Just put yourself out there, you know, and you could meet someone that could treat you a little bit better. So yes, y'all are going to be in, you know, interacting, but it's going to always be like a very light, superficial type of relationship, mostly based on physical attraction, sex. That's what I got.
Melissa, thank you for the gift on TikTok.
Thank you, Melissa.
She asks, does Nick feel like he needs a break from her?
Okay. Divine Spirit, does Nick feel like he needs a break from Melissa? Does Nick want a break from Melissa?
Anthony says, thank you so much. You're welcome, Anthony.
You're welcome, Anthony. Does Nick need a break from Melissa? Does Nick need a break from Melissa? Does Nick need a break from Melissa? Yes, no, yes, and yes. Okay, so it's given that Nick wants to close this cycle out with the World card. They feel like this situation has reached its full circle, okay? they were feeling stuck, like they couldn't move, but it's given that they want to close this situation between you and them, and have some type of new beginning somewhere else. Okay, they could be communicating with someone else. Let's get some tea. Divine Spirit, what else do you want? Clarify these cards. What else do you want Melissa to know about Nick? What does clarify this kingdom? Contracts, commitment, obligation, agreement. So I don't know if Nick is dealing with some type of contract. You have ugly spell, beauty spell under the deck. Clarify this page of swords. Witchy sister.
It's the sisters tonight, I tell you.
That card is funny. She might not have a sister. Intellectual theft. There's something you're gonna find out, or there's something you're gonna find out about Nick. Intent to hurt or harm. So, and even this card underneath it, there's somebody blocking this situation. Okay, so I don't know if Nick is already in some type of contract. Okay, maybe there's something that's blocking you and them from being together, but they feel, and that's a restriction. They feel stuck. There's something that's blocking y'all from being together. Okay, there's something that's blocking you guys. He's stuck. He's bound by some type of contract or commitment. There's something else that you don't know. Even this card, you see? There's somebody there blocking this situation. It says interfere, block, hinder, and my cards fell over to show this. Take a look at that. Binding. They're already bound. They could be in a marriage or something. It says binding, finances, love, spiritual, or energetic. So they're bound to something, okay? They're bound to something. So that's why they cannot, move forward with you. They're bound to something. That's what I got.
TikTok, thank you for all the gifts.
Thank you, T.
She wants to know if you see love for her soon.
Okay. Wow, Spirit. What do you want T to know about love? What do you want T to know about love? What do you want T to know about love? Cards of sleeper. Two of Swords. What's her challenge? What's the obstacle, Spirit? What's the obstacle? Ace of Cups. Ooh. Why is the Ace of Cups the obstacle? That's the love. Your love is blocked. Two of Swords is also given like a blocking energy. Almost like you yourself could be blocking love. You're refusing to see love. You're refusing to see love. You feel like it's too much of a burden. It's going to be too stressful. You know how sometimes we could be asking for love, but really deep down inside, we're afraid for love to come in. You know, you have the strength card, so maybe you need to have courage. Maybe you feel like you don't have enough strength to handle, you know, love, because love does come with responsibilities. You got to show up for that relationship. You feel like it's going to be too stressful. You know, you've been through so many things. Maybe the past relationships weren't so good. You know, you're tired of all the lies, you know, the things that you've went through in the past. So you're like, you have your heart blocked. You're not letting anybody in, and you got those two swords ready to cut anybody's head off. You know, you feel like you've done too much work on yourself to let anybody come in and play games with you again. So you're pouring yourself into your work. Cards are slippery. Gains, increased levels. So yeah, you're pouring yourself into your work. You're using that as a way to block love. But you got somebody that is watching you, stalker, spy, invasion of privacy. There's somebody that is kind of like keeping an eye on you. Okay? There's somebody that's keeping an eye on you. Maybe that's the love you have blocked. And if it's a stalker, you should have them blocked. You're also blocking love because you don't want anyone that's going to come and use you financially, because, you know, you're a high value woman. You got Leo. So you could have a Leo person coming into your life. Someone that's warm-hearted, creative, enthusiastic, broad-minded. They're generous. They're fire sign, ruled by the sun, color yellow, metal gold. So love was supposed to come into your life this Leo season, but something blocked it. We got emotional manipulation. So this could be someone that you dealt with already that was emotionally manipulating you. That's also giving a love bombing kind of energy. So just be careful with that. Virgo with the Hermit. So I don't know if you're a Virgo or Virgo season. You need to get out of Hermit. You're an alpha female. So you're a strong woman. You're a leader. You're assertive. Or maybe people find you very intimidating because of that. But this Virgo season, you could find someone that is interested in you. But be careful. I have a warning here. Somebody comes in, please go very, very slow with this person, because this person might try to blind your eyes from the truth. Maybe this person could be a bit sneaky and could be someone that's mostly interested in your finances. If you don't have anybody in your life that's like this, please be on the lookout. Be careful, okay? Because I feel like you're a high value woman. You have everything you need. And this is someone that's going to try to come in with that trickster energy and emotionally manipulate you or love bomb you. Let love bombing be a red flag. Let that be a red flag for you. Analyze everything. You know, Virgos analyze. You analyze every single thing they say or do. Trust your gut, okay? Because this person is unrequited. So be careful with whoever that's going to come into your life right now. Make sure you take off the rose-colored glasses. Call anything that's not normal. Call it out immediately. Stand in your power. That's what I got. Okay, so you could meet a Virgo, you could meet a Leo, and Taurus is another sign I got. Okay, that's your message.
Okay. Jay on TikTok, thank you for the gift.
Thank you.
She asks, will she get a new job soon? Preferably something with freedom, and that's remote.
Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Jay. Okay. Divine Spirit, will Jay get a job soon? Will Jay get a job soon? Will Jay get a job soon, Spirit? Yes, yeah. You got the Sun card. That's the best card in the deck. And it's a yes. You got the Two of Swords. That's a maybe. The King of Swords is a yes. And the Ten of Cups is a yes. So you definitely have a new job coming in the future. Okay. They will need to make a decision based on you and somebody else. Okay. It could be between you and a man with the King of Swords here. Okay. But you do have success. You have the Magician card, so you have the expertise. You have all the skills you need to do this job. You're qualified for it, and you're gonna get it. That's what I got.
Okay. On YouTube, it's going to be Prab. Prab asks, will she get a chance to talk to Mark in person again?
Okay, Prob.
Mm-hmm.
Divine Spirit will Prob be able to talk to Mark in person again. Will Prob be able to talk to Mark in person again. Will Prob be able to talk to Mark in person again. Will Prob be able to talk to Mark in person again. Yes. Yes. And yes. You got all yeses? Yes, with the King of Pentacles. You also have the Eight of Wands, which is a communication card, and the World card. So yes, communication will come after this ending has taken place. I do see you guys communicating. Okay, again. He sees you as the Empress. You're beautiful. You're attractive. You got that Venus vibe on you. You could have Venus in a very highly aspect that's part of your astrological chart, or you could be ruled by Venus in some type of way. Okay, next question.
Alexis asks, is Kayla bothered that she hasn't told her how she's felt?
Okay, Divine Spirit, is Kayla bothered that Alexis hasn't told her how she feels? Is Kayla bothered by Alexis? Is Kayla bothered by Alexis?
Andrea says, hello, my beautiful spiritual sister and family.
Hello. Hello. What was that question again?
Is Kayla bothered that Alexis hasn't told her how she feels?
You got the Nine of Swords with a no, Ace of Cups with a yes, Four of Swords with a no, and the Emperor card. So it's kind of given like Kayla tries to be a bit rigid. Okay, it's kind of like their way of trying to control the situation, if you ask me. There's something about guilt, remorse, and regret. I don't know what's going on with you and Kayla, but there is someone that could be they feel like, okay, if you're depressed, sad, they might just be under the illusion that you're just pulling rabbits out of your hat. You're not really being authentic or serious. They don't feel like you have a valid reason to be upset. Okay, they're definitely trying to take charge of this situation, okay, and control things. If you did have any legal issues or legal battles, it's going to definitely go in your favor. Okay, And I do see you freeing yourself of any negative attachments or bad habits. Okay. Um, what else?
Okay. Andrew
That's
on
it.
YouTube asks, does her manager at work or does their manager at work like them?
What's her name?
Andrew.
Andrew. Divine Spirit, does Andrew's boss like them? Does Andrew's boss like them? Does Andrew's boss like them? I'm tripping, you know why?
I thought you were just getting tired.
What was I doing this last one? The last question before this?
Prom?
Was that prob I was doing?
Oh, no,
This?
you were doing Kayla or Alexis.
I don't. Whatever I was saying, I was in a trance.
I was looking at you. I was watching you. I was like, are you...
I wasn't here,
Well,
y'all. So you need to listen to your message. Was
she
that
went into
Kayla?
the spirit.
You need to go listen because I was not. I left this place.
I was literally watching her. I was like, we're about to end this live soon because I don't know. I thought you were
What's
just
going
getting.
on?
I thought you were just getting tired because you just didn't seem.
Was I talking?
You were definitely still talking. That would have been. That would have been
What was I-
awkward.
Yeah, I did not. That was weird. That was weird, y'all. Okay. So, what was that question? Give it to me again.
Girl. I know you were kidding.
Show some love to raise this energy up in here.
But I need you half here. Okay.
Yeah.
Andrew asks, does their manager at work like them?
Okay, does Andrew's manager like them? Does Andrew's manager like them? Does Andrew's manager like them? Does Andrew's
Yeah.
manager like them?
Gabby said, everything all right? If you're tired, take a rest. No, we're going to work her to the bone tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not letting her off
She's
here.
not going to bed.
No, I'm just kidding.
Does
We're not.
Andrew's... Y'all should say, blink if you need help.
No, they can't see you blink.
Does Andrew's manager
I
like
have her
them?
held at tarot point right now.
Does Andrew's manager like them? Ooh, Lord. Does Andrew's manager like that? Yeah, y'all better take advantage of me while I'm here because you know it's hard for me to come back. Oh my God, Andrew, your manager likes you. You got the Ace of Pentacles with a yes. Two of Swords with a maybe. The Sun card with a yes. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. Why do you think they don't like you? And the Ace of Wands with a yes. You got two new beginnings here. They like you. They find your energy like really positive, okay? But what they're doing is they're you know the two of swords, so they know they don't show it, okay? They don't show it at all. They have to keep this, you know, they have to have the two swords and they have to, and the reason why they do that is because they're not supposed to show any type of favoritism to anyone. So they don't show it at all. They keep it straight up professional. Okay, routine. But you definitely shine. They recognize your good work, your hard work, but they're not going to say it. It's something they decided to do is because they don't want to show to other co-workers any type of loyalty or partiality to you. But they do like it. Ace of Pentacles. If there's going to be a promotion in the future, you will get it. You will get it. So yeah, they're not going to, they're trying to be neutral as they can, but they do find your work very, you know, they're impressed with whatever you do, your work, okay? But they're not going to show it. They're not going to show it at all. They got their blindfolded and they got the two swords up. It's a way of protecting themselves. If they're too nice, somebody can, the way they're suing people these days, HR managers and stuff like that, they're not taking no chances. But yeah, they like your work.
On TikTok, Marlisha wants to know what is the energy between her and her baby daddy Troy. They're currently no contact.
Okay, Divine Spirit, what is the energy between Marlisha and Troy? What is the energy between Marlisha and
Please,
Troy?
guys, no am I pregnant questions.
Yes.
Please get a pregnancy test. We're not at the time.
That's what Marlisha said to that lady that was asking if she's pregnant.
Yeah, where all we had was this.
Yeah.
We actually can definitively figure that out quickly.
Yeah.
What is the energy between Marlisha and
Troy?
What is the energy between Marlisha and Troy? What is the energy between Marlisha and Troy? They always try to use me and make clear blue. What's the name of that test? They always want to use me.
Clear blue.
And for what's the save 99 cents or $2.
Peach said before you started, sorry, they said thank you so much for the reading. Appreciate you very much. And they do have Venus prominent in their chart.
Oh,
Period.
interesting. Thank you. Okay, Marlisha, there's good energy between you guys, and of course the child with the sun card. You see the child on the back of the horse. So there's a lot of positive energies. There's something, you and your baby daddy, the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This was your person. I don't know what happened between you guys. And both of y'all are facing each other. Something could change in this relationship. Something can change. Maybe they want things to change. And the Six of Wands, they want victory after they walked away or you walked away. Somebody, they want things to change in a good way. You want something to change and they want something to change. They both of y'all are holding a pentacle for each other. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This is a match. I don't know why.
She knows that, but he left her while she was pregnant for someone else.
Oh. Yeah, we're, I don't know why. It's almost like it's fated, right? It's destined. But some type of destruction came over, like a whirlwind. When he betrayed you, it was like it knocked you, the shock was just too much. The shock was too much. Ooh.
The shock was too much. You just threw all those cards.
The shock was too much, and I just threw all these cards off. It was unexpected, But, it was destined. We got a couple here. Rich girl. Ascendant. There's a fated relationship. I don't know if the child that he had with the other person is the real. Hopefully he did a DNA on that child, because this says false. But there's something in the future for you guys. Don't be surprised if one day you guys find yourself like this in each other's arms. It's very possible. But finances, both of you guys are blessed financially. But like I said, don't be surprised if something changes. The universe can change things It's not even in your control. Okay? Don't be surprised. I don't know when, but something could happen because this is a match. Next question.
On TikTok, Jay, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Jay.
She wants to know if the new job she'll get give her the opportunity to move to Washington D.C.
Will the new job allow her to move to Washington, D.C.? Will the new job allow her to move to Washington, D.C.? Will the new job allow Jay to
Marlissa
move?
says, "Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you."
You're welcome. Will the new job allow Jay to move to Washington, D.C.? Will the new job allow Jay to move to Washington, D.C. Spirit? The Hermit. You got the Page of Pentacles. What does it say? New job. New job. Okay, so you got the Hermit and it says no. The Page of Pentacles says yes. That's good news. Queen of Wands has a yes, and the Three of Wands has a yes. So the Three of Wands is you waiting for your ships to come in. That's you're waiting for the opportunity to move to Washington. For now, there might be a little delay. Okay, with the Hermit saying no, maybe there's some things that you need to research or look into, or maybe there's some things that they're looking into. Okay, but you will get some eventually. This good news is going to come to you with the opportunity for you to move to Washington. Okay, so you have to wait for a certain period to pass, and then the door should open for you to do that. So yes, eventually you will, but right now, Virgo season, you won't. Next question.
Okay. Raymond.
How long have I been on here?
I was thinking 12:45 because I can't be worked to the bone. You can. Because I got to work tomorrow. Raymond asks, what do you see coming in for him in love?
Okay. Let's find out, Raymond. Divine Spirit, what's coming in for love for Raymond? What's coming in for love for Raymond? I'll be off of here in 20 minutes, guys.
Send a hybrid gift to Skip.
So you might want to skip the line and get your question in here before I leave. What's coming in for love for Raymond, Spirit? What's coming in for love? What do you want him to know? Community. Huh. Bondage. Good Lord. Advice. What's the advice, Spirit?
Oh, Raymond, what's going on?
Raymond, you could be an earth angel. Are you going to meet an earth angel? Oh, the Jezebel is in the advice. The devil is in the details. Okay, so in love, there's going to be somebody in your community, okay? If you're part of any type of community, like group, club, it could be a pet walking community, you know, where y'all go to the pet park. There's something that you're in a community with, okay? Where you could potentially meet some love. The challenge is we have bondage, okay? So it's almost given like your energy it's like you're still kind of like stuck in a situation where you're not able to, it's like victim mentality, okay? You're still stuck in some sort of victim mentality from a past situation that didn't work out. You could have been involved with some type of Jezebel type of female, somebody that was just all about self, somebody very toxic, somebody that was a narcissist, okay? A female narcissist that like you know, hurt you.
I remember months ago before he had gotten out of that relationship and he was hoping they would rekindle.
So it's almost given like there's a new beginning that's supposed to come into your life, but you're keeping yourself stuck and blocking this new beginning that's here for you. So it's given like an ex wants to come back as well. Somebody that rejected you. Okay, they rejected your love. Or you were offered love and you're rejecting the love, okay? Something is blocking you from this new beginning, this new person. The Ace of Pentacles is a new person. They could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. But it's like you're not able to move. You're not able to, you're trapped in your pain, your sadness, okay? But there's this single woman that's coming. Okay, she's single. She could be financially stable, but she's a Virgo. I mean, well, I don't know why I said Virgo. She could be a Virgo, but she's a what was I gonna say? She likes to self pleasure herself.
Good Lord.
She could be older too. She's financially secure. She has a little money, but she's real like freaky. She got her eye on you. An older woman. In her 50s, 60s.
Can't handle all that.
You have this new beginning, okay? There's a new path that you're gonna go on, and your money looks good. But there's this toxic person from your past that wants to come back in, okay? There's this toxic person. You see them as a demon. They want to come back into your life. This person has caused you so much negativity in the past, and they're still up to no good. They want to come back into your life. But there's love here, but I don't know why you're not able to release yourself for this new love. You need to release yourself. This is the challenge. You're still stuck in this other energy of the past person. The past person that betrayed you, they painted a false narrative to the community about you. Maybe you're known in the community, but it was like a gossip thing that they put out lies. It was lies about you, okay? But it's time for you to take a risk, take a chance, take a leap of faith, and put yourself out there and meet someone. You might have a fear of rejection, but you can heal that, okay? Don't let this person come back into your life. They're a devil. They're still up to no good, okay? And be careful with this Jezebel woman that's looking at, they could be looking at your pictures and pleasuring themselves. Weird. But that's what I see.
I don't know if that's taking me out a little bit, but hey, it happens.
It happens.
Human nature, I guess.
On TikTok, Ashley, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Ashley.
She wants to know if her and Harold's connection will shift positively soon.
Okay, let's see. Divine Spirit, will Ashley and Harold's energy shift positively soon? Will Ashley and Harold's energy shift positively soon? What did I say?
You said energy.
Will Ashley and Harold's connection.
Don't worry.
Shift positively soon. Like the live, guys. Show some love.
Help us reach our goal on TikTok.
Let's reach this goal tonight. Let's turn up.
Yeah.
Will Ashley and Harold's connection shift positively soon, Spirit? Will Ashley and Harold's connection shift positively soon? Will Ashley and Harold's connection shift positively soon? Y'all are actually a match, but I don't know why you guys are not seeing eye to eye. Y'all are not on the same page. There's something that is keeping this situation from moving forward, and I do see somebody moving on from this. You know, it's almost given like Harold is having a hard time making a decision, and they're just gonna keep you waiting, like hanging, unsure, you know, with the hangman. And you don't want to self-sacrifice yourself, you know, like limiting yourself, and because you're only focused on Harold. You're only focused on Harold, you know. And if you look at it, she on TikTok or YouTube?
TikTok.
Okay. So you see, they're not looking towards each other. This is how they came out. They're not looking towards each other. If it was like this, I would be happy because that means they're focused on each other. But right now, it's like this. Harold's attention is focused somewhere else. And you're looking at the hangman. So you're just hanging. This is your so you need to change your perspective on things. You need to see things for what it is, because you're only focused on Harold, and Harold is not focused on this situation. So I see somebody moving on. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna move on. They're refusing to make a decision, you know, just keeping you hanging. They love knowing that you're gonna always be there, right? You're gonna be there. They know they can always come back to you. They know they don't have to make a decision. That's their attitude. That's just how they feel. So in order for you to break that energy, right? Because you have to break the energy. We can't expect the other person to change. We have to be the change we want to see. When you change, Harold will change. How do you need to change? You need to cut yourself down from here where he got you hanging on the shelf. You're not on the shelf. You're going to put yourself out there, start seeing other people. And when he notices that you're not focused on him and you're not waiting, then he's going to change and start looking at you and chasing you. That's the secret. That's what you need to do. That's the shift. You have to shift things. You shift your energy. Don't wait for him to shift. You have to shift your energy. You have to take yourself down from this tree where you're hanging. Walk away from this situation that's not serving you emotionally, and then things are going to move forward. That's what I got.
Period. Maisha on YouTube, she asks if you could tell her if there's marriage possible between her and Amit.
Amit. Maisha and Amit.
Or it might be pronounced Amit.
How you spell Maisha?
Maisha.
Maisha. Okay. And Amit?
Amit. Amit.
Okay. Divine Spirit, is there marriage from Maisha and Amit? Is there marriage from Maisha and Amit? Is there marriage from Maisha?
I was watching from Dubai. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Is there marriage from Maisha and Amit? Is there marriage for Maisha and Amit? their marriage from Maisha and Amitz? Thank you guys. Is their marriage from Maisha and Amitz, Spirit?
Well, you got the marriage card.
You do have the marriage card. That's the first thing that came out. The Hierophant is the marriage card. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. And that's the universe. That's destiny. They both have maybe on it, though. So there is a possibility for it. Okay? But you also have another major arcana that says no with the Hangman.
Maybe marriage, but not with him.
So you do have marriage, but it's given that with him, there's gonna be something that's limiting. It's gonna be stuck. Something could shift and change, and you end up marrying someone else. You see, new job. So it might not be a mix. It's probably gonna be somebody else. Might be somebody else. I do see marriage, but something is gonna shift in your energy, and you could be with someone else. Okay, that's what I got.
On TikTok, Lawrence, thank you for the gift.
Thank you.
He wants to know if him and Sylvia will be in a romantic relationship.
Okay. Divine Spirit, will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship? Will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship? Will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship? Will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship? Will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship, Spirit? Will Lawrence and Sylvia be in a romantic relationship?
Send a hi bear. It's pinned at the top. Just skip.
So you got the Queen of Swords with a yes, the Two of Wands with a maybe, and the Page of Cups with a yes. Okay. So I don't know if there's something is blocking you guys from being in a romantic relationship, but I do see the Two of Cups here. So this is love. There's love here. Okay. This could turn into a loving partnership. Thank you, guys. This could turn into a loving partnership. It does have the potential for romance, for love. But we have the Queen of Swords, and she has a yes. Yes. Two of Wands with a maybe. Page of Cups with a yes. So that's a good thing. I do feel like either yourself or Sylvia has a choice to make, though. Ice Queen came out right on the Queen of Swords. Yes. Woo, Spirit. I don't know if Sylvia's a bit ice cold or maybe harsh with her words. She could be a bit, she's the type that, I don't know if she's holding any type of I don't know if she's if she has a history where has she been in prison before? There's something like she's been through something in her life that has made her I don't know if she hates men or just angry. She has animosity. Something happened that, something happened in her life that is causing somebody has been in prison or felt stuck in some type of way. It could be like a, if it's not a physical prison, it could be like a mental prison where they're like stuck in their head. Is, you know, they need to change their perspective towards love, because there's a potential for love to be here with the Two of Cups. Okay. Do I see you guys in a romantic relationship? Yes. Okay, because you got two yeses and a maybe. But the warning here is that um, just be ready that this might be a situation where you would have to put some extra work in this relationship for it to work. She is a soulmate, because you did pull the soulmate card. So she is a soulmate, but just be careful that she might be one of those people that, you know, argues, and when they're arguing, they want to like be the one that gets the final say, the one that, you know, she doesn't know when to stop. She could be a bit harsh with her words, and she could be one of those that keep the silent treatment for, you know, for a while. They hold animosity. So there's another side to her that you might not be aware of, but it's real love. They're a soulmate, okay? But you know, it's just the price of that we have to pay for love sometimes.
He said that is true. You are on point.
Oh, thank you.
TikTok, Diana, thank you for the gift.
Thank you, Diana.
She wants to know if Tanner still thinks about her.
Okay, let's find out.
And then one more from you too.
Okay. Spirit, does Tanner still think about
Diana.
Diana. Does Tanner still think about Diana? 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 Dirty Diana. No. Dirty Diana. No. Dirty Diana.
There's a half step on that one.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway, we'll keep your date and night down.
Does he still think about her? Maybe he thinks about you in that way. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Page of Pentacles. You could. Dirty Diana, Queen of Wands.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's surfing in her profile picture.
Yeah.
He thinks of you as sexy.
Man eater.
Yeah. He thinks of you like, you know, the fiery side of you. Like, Diana. She's fine. She's sexy. That's how he finds you very attractive. He still thinks about you. Thinks about the way, you know, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself. Yeah, he thinks about you in that way. Okay, seductress kind of thing. Okay, that's what I got.
Okay. And then Gabby on E2, they asked to their initial question. They said they had a crush, but it didn't progress super far. So they want to know if you can tell them when they're going to meet someone special and like kind of like a description about the person.
Okay, so let's do that. Gabby?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Divine Spirit, give us some type of information on the next person for Gabby. Give us, what do you want her to know about her next relationship?
They're also a sun in Scorpio, moon in Leo.
Sun in Scorpio, moon in Leo. Interesting.
Fixed dominant.
What do you want Diane to know about love?
Gabby.
Diana's still around. See, you're in Tanner's head like that, Diana.
Yeah, Diana, you're in his head. Okay, Spirit, what do you want Gabby to know about love? What do you want Gabby to know about love? What do you want Gabby to know about love? What do you want Gabby to know about love? Three of Cups. It did fall in reverse though.
Oh, Diana's actually the name of Gabby's best friend.
Are
Oh
you
wow.
serious?
Three of Cups friendship. Well,
Three of
I
Cups.
don't know.
Ooh, in reverse. Gossip. But we talking about love, spirits. Stay on track. If you want Gabby to know about love. So the Three of Cups fell out in reverse. So I don't know if there was some. Okay, there's a change that happened. Okay, or you're gonna experience some type of change. It's like, and this could be you changing. Okay, because we have the Death card with transition. That's a transformation, and then the change. There's some type of change that's gonna happen. You're about to meet someone that, and you know, I don't really do the twin flame thing because I don't really get how two people can, a soul can split. I'm not buying that. But what we're gonna take the concept of is that twin flame, as in your love. Okay, so you're gonna meet somebody, right? You're gonna feel like they're this twin flame. You're gonna feel like they're this twin flame. So this person has gone through some type of like ending, and it's definitely due to love with the roses on top of the grave. I don't know if they're gonna be a widower or maybe lost love through of death, you know, but they're gonna be coming out of a relationship, okay, and they're gonna come into your life, okay. I feel like this ending is something where they're a really nice guy, but that relationship was so karmic. It cost them a lot of money and it forced them to go into some type of change. The change could be financially, maybe they lost a lot of money. They could have been in like a marriage. So you're meeting someone who has like gone through something, especially with the Seven of Swords. Maybe they were cheated on. There could have been a third party situation, so they could have trust issues. Okay, there were three people, but it's, you know, that situation ended. And they're, I feel like whatever happened in that relationship, it cost them like financial stress. Okay, so you could be meeting someone who, you know, was initially they had a lot of money, but you know, unfortunately, you know, they could have been like a boss or whatever, but unfortunately they had to change, and now they're wearing a uniform with that uniform there. So they could be just coming out of a marriage, and you could meet them at work or wherever they work. Okay, I never recommend people dating people at work, so you know,
I don't either.
it's always a recipe for disaster and gossip, because the Three of Swords is Three of Cups is always that type of gossip kind of energy. So just be careful about that. We got Three of Pentacles, which is also giving that work vibe as well. So you can meet this person at work. Okay, they really like you. They're really smitten about you, crushing on you with the Page of Cups. Okay, so you're meeting somebody at work, somebody that is just coming out of a situation, but they like your energy with the Sun card. Okay, you also have ancestors with divination, so you also have your ancestors that's coming through. Thief, like I said, this person went through a situation where they ended things with someone and they could have like lost a lot of money. So maybe that relationship, the divorce, something happened and it just destroyed their life. You know, the person created a false accusation on them, which cost them a lot, and they're trying to start their life over again. So you could be meeting somebody that had legal problems. Okay, this is also given that divorce thing.
Or a relationship ending.
Yeah. So that's who's coming into your life, okay? And their ex could be someone that could be giving you evil eye, but you're an earth angel. You're protected by your ancestors and the angels. Yeah. So that's the kind of person I see you meeting. Love is coming. Nice guy. They're a twin flame. They're a little bit different than the type of person you're used to dating, okay? But I see you guys, connecting and really happy with the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck. So that's what I got. On that note, guys, thank you to everyone that came out. And I really, really want to thank all those that gave me a donation in some way or the other. I'm grateful, and I pray to the Most High, to God, to the universe, to, replenish your pockets hundredfold, okay? And thank you, and I will be back again for another wonderful night of tarot. Much love and many blessings. Bye bye.